Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off.
Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw right away. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Okay, break. Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. Scott Cook.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Milroe. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's set. 18. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Walker on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
And in motion, headed right.
Cowboy.
From the gun, Milroe. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Chased out to his right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Milroe with it on 1st. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther. Here we go. Here we go.
Walker now from the gun. And on good flakes. Now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70 Lions.
It's a design run for Milroe. And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force 4th down.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. give now to the running back. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
Purdy looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Outside. Watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Takes it in at the 26. And that nice return brings us to the end of our first quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They take over just shy of midfield. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He finds Smith-Njigba right side. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
49ers nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Tariq Woolen on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Outside.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set, get set.
Purdy to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow. Get set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Ethan Evans on that a punt.
Formation.
And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Get it.
To the air, Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick. Tag.
Now it's Milrow. That's grabbed inside the 30. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions.
Here's a design run. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Fox. 70 Timberwolf. Kill. Let's go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And give him 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Now it's Purdy. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow.
On third down, Purdy. He's going deep this time. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Warriors 70, Dragon 60. Let's go now. 70.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready,
Milrow now to throw. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Do not. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Here's the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Outside. 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Outside. Up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Purdy on first down. And once complete, takes Brian out right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's a pickup of 6.
53.
Brings up second and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Gets everything he has under this one. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Outside. 18. 22.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Get set. Get set. Box. 18. Watch out. Underfront. Underfront. 21. No motion. Motion.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Olivier Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
About timeout set. This is 3rd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Oh, and it's not a kick. The punter's taken off. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3.
Ready up. 65, Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he gets a few on the punch forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations, too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready? Like it. Ready.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Get set, get set. Ready, team. Yellow. Stop.
Now Purdy. Caught quickly on the slant. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. Outside, yellow. 18, watch out.
Now run, James. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're gonna go. It's Purdy. He's got to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 4
It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Get set, get set. 18.
To the air again. Purdy. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the red zone on 1st. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. 49ers 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to the well again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Grabbed at the 10. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Staying with Walker. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles. 60.
It's a design keeper for Milroe. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Reaches the 30. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to... And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. All right, former quarterback, time for a little honesty from you. I don't think they were expecting in that one to go the distance, but I am positive that they will take it.
Why would you say something like that?
I'm just taking a wild guess. Did you expect that to go the distance? Come on now.
No, probably not in the script, but these QBs of today, Kate, they're different, man. This generation is different. They know how to run. When there's daylight, they can make the most of it.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Hand off to the back. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get set, stop.
Purdy setting up that play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Officer. 18, yellow. Stop.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Turnover on downs.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now go with Walker on the counter. Makes the tackle. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season.
Ready up.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Tag.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He was taken down
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that, that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
9 yards. And this is 3rd
Here we go.
down.
Cavity Lions.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.